Wanderers Johannesburg is the venue for the first test. Captains Peter van der Merwe and Bobby Simpson toss up, and it's van der Merwe who wins and decides to take first knock. Led by their skipper, the Aussies come out for the start of the game. The Springboks start confidently as Barlow turns Hawke to fine leg for 4, but the first hour was to prove disastrous for South Africa. A stunned crowd of 18,000 sees Goddard caught by Tabor off Hawke's bowling with a mere 14 runs on the board. The Australian opening attack of Hawke, Mackenzie and Renneberg pierced through the cream of the country's batsmen. Barlow was out for 13, and in the same over, Mackenzie gets the wicket of Bucker, who is caught by Cowper, and things look bad for the Boks, who only have 31 runs to their credit. Colin Bland comes to the crease. Perhaps he may be the one to pull his side out of trouble. But it was not to be. Mackenzie traps in LBW, and now it's 35 for 4. More drama follows when Renneberg has Graham Pollock caught by Mackenzie with the score 41 for 5, and the Aussies rejoice at their quick breakthrough. Denis Lindsay enters the picture and immediately sets about stabilizing the position. Lindsay was the man for the moment, and he applied himself to the task with determination. Helping him to restore some semblance of order is Tiger Lance. Lance and Lindsay were still together at lunch with the score on 106. The runs come quite freely after the break as both batsmen place their shots well. Lindsay and Lance add 110 to the total, with Lindsay contributing 69 of the best. Lindsay was finally out, caught Tabor, bowled Renneberg. Bobby Simpson bowls his wrong, and Peter van der Merwe is out for 19, caught by Tabor. The wrong and again, and Dumbrell is also out for 19, caught Chappell, score 199. Without addition to the score, Mackenzie gets his 5th wicket when he has Peter Pollock caught by Tabor. What a wonderful test debut for wicket-keeper Brian Tabor, who held 5 catches, and for Graham Mackenzie, who took 5 wickets for 45 runs. Simpson and Laurie open for Australia. These two are rated amongst the finest openers in the world, and they start chasing the runs from the first ball, showing no anxiety about the doubtful pitch. By the end of the day, they had scored 99 without loss. Laurie hooks McKinnon for 2, and the score mounts up. After Simpson, Redpath joined Laurie, and they give all the bowlers a torrid time. Australia are in a good position, having lost only Simpson in the morning's play, and with 196 runs on the board at lunch, they seem to have a firm grip on the game. But in the space of half an hour, they lose 3 wickets, among them Laurie, caught by Lindsay for 98. Barlow to Cowper, and Lindsay adds another victim to his list, and now it's 207 for 3. Barlow again, and Stackpole goes on the hook. Lindsay takes it, and it's 207 for 4. Redpath also went via Barlow and Lindsay, and with the score on 218 for 5, it was Ian Chappell who offered the first resistance after the batting slump. He shows there's plenty of runs to be made when he hooks Peter Pollock for a mighty 6. Chappell made 37, but Lindsay catches him off Goddard's bowling. Lindsay makes it 6 dismissals when he stumps Tabor off McKinnon. It's Barlow to Mackenzie, who sends it to backward point. There to collect is van der Merwe, whose accurate throw is gathered by Colin Bland, who breaks the wicket, and Mackenzie is out for 16. McKinnon cleans up the innings when Renneberg is caught by Goddard, and Australia are all out for 325. The laurels of the day go to Denis Lindsay, who equals Wally Grout's world record of 6 dismissals in an innings. Neil Hawke opens the bowling, but Eddie Barlow is in the right mood, and the ball is through the covers for 4. Goddard went for 13, but Barlow attacked the bowling, and giving him the right support is Ali Bacher, who off-drives, and it's a boundary all the way. Barlow and Bacher took the score to 87 before the Australians claimed another wicket. With 50 to his name, Barlow is caught by Tabor off Renneberg. Graham Pollock opens in swashbuckling style when he hooks Beavers over mid-wicket for a beautiful 6. Pollock's mood of aggression is taken on by Bacher, and runs come freely. Beavers is slammed by Pollock, who takes 15 off 1 over. The crowd enthusiastically applauds the young Springbok as he produces the strokes which have made him a world-class batsman. Pollock and Bacher put on 91 before Bacher is run out for 63 with the total 178 for 3. Pollock, with his new partner Bland, shows effortless timing and places his shots with uncanny accuracy. Renneberg to Bland, and he hits him off his toes for 4. It's Bob Cowper who gets Pollock's wicket when he bowls him round his legs for 90. But the Wanderers crowd gives him the applause he so richly deserves. Lance joins Bland and whacks Cowper over mid-wicket for 6. Bland gives Cowper the same treatment. Just when Bland is settling in, he's caught by Bobby Simpson for 32 off Chappell, and South Africa are 268 for 5. Tiger Lance is now in full cry and cuts Stackpole past point for 4. Lance is on top of the bowling and batting aggressively. Lindsay and Lance are both at the crease when the third day ends with South Africa 336 for 5. Early on the fourth day, Lance is caught by Simpson off Mackenzie's bowling. So fierce is the drive that the Aussie skipper is winded for a few minutes. Captain Peter van der Merwe comes in to join Lindsay, who had settled down and was now in full command. He hooks Renneberg for 6 and shows complete disdain for all the Australian bowlers. Boundaries come freely off the bat of Lindsay. Playing with determination, van der Merwe keeps up the other end. Denis Lindsay's range of strokes show artistry, power and effectiveness which can seldom have been equalled by a South African batsman. He reaches his 50 in double-quick time. Ian Chappell tries to break the partnership, but Lindsay easily late cuts him and the scoreboard ticks over merrily. Van der Merwe was now also playing confidently, and the 100 partnership is reached in 82 minutes. Nothing, it seemed, could stop the flow of runs coming from the bats of both men. In the sweltering heat of the Wanderers Stadium, the Australians wilt under the blistering attack being meted out by the Springboks. Beavers is hit high over mid-wicket for 4 by Lindsay, and this brings him his first Test century. Bobby Simpson takes the ball, but Lindsay goes on one knee to notch up another 6. even the great-hearted Mackenzie can't make any impression, and a 4 sees the 500 come up in almost even time. Van der Merwe reaches his 50. He's playing a real captain's innings, being content to let Lindsay take the major role. Denis Lindsay, in complete command, hits Renneberg high over mid-on for 6. Now it's Cowper's turn, and Denis, on one knee, sweeps him for 6. Keith Stackpole finally breaks the partnership when he has Lindsay caught by Chappell. Lindsay and Van der Merwe set a new 7th wicket record of 221 against Australia. Lindsay's 182 was the highest played in a test on the Wanderers Stadium, and also the highest ever by a South African wicketkeeper, and made him the hero of the day. Dumbrill faces Mackenzie, and cover drives him for 3. Stackpole tries, but Dumbrill cuts him for 2, and the score is over the 600 mark. Van der Merwe's solid innings comes to an end when Chappell catches him off Simpson's bowling. He made 76, his highest test innings. With his score on 29, Dumbrill is caught by Tabor off Chappell's bowling. Shortly after, Peter Pollock is stumped, and South Africa's innings ends with the scoreboard showing a massive 620 runs, the highest scored by South Africa in any test match. With just over 2 hours left for play on the 4th day, Laurie and Simpson go after the 495 runs needed for victory. Simpson, remembered by many in South Africa as a brilliant all-rounder, starts laying a solid foundation, but this is shaken when McKinnon bowls Laurie for 27. Pollock enters the attack, but Redpath hooks him for 4, and at the end of the day, Australia are 97 for 1. The Springboks take the field on the final day, a day which one and all will long remember. Goddard's second ball of the day is to Simpson, who gets it away. Peter Pollock throws in, there's a misunderstanding, and Simpson is run out for 48. Goddard strikes another good blow when he has Cowper caught by Lindsay. Eddie Barlow adds another quick wicket when Redpath is brilliantly caught by Van der Merwe. From being 97 for 1 overnight, Australia are now 110 for 4. Only Tom Beavers offers some resistance and straight drives Goddard to the fence. He tries to hit Australia out of trouble and plays with great firmness and concentration. Viva's partner, Chappell, is giving good support, and for some time it seemed as if these two would save the day. Chasing the ball, Colin Bland is injured. Shortly after lunch, the partnership is broken when Chappell gives Lindsay his 8th catch of the match. After Beaver's dismissal, Goddard clean bowls Tabor for 7, and the Springboks seem set for victory. Of the tail-enders, only Mackenzie offers any sort of resistance and knocks up a fine 34. Despite a gallant appearance by Hawke, who made 13 before being caught by Proctor off Goddard, the Aussies couldn't stave off defeat. Mackenzie is also caught by Proctor off Goddard, whose great bowling is seldom seen in a lifetime of cricket. He took 6 vital wickets for 53 runs. South Africa win by 233 runs with 100 minutes left for play. For the first time in 64 years, South Africa has beaten Australia in a home test. This truly was one of South Africa's finest hours, and who could blame the jubilant crowds as they carried their heroes shoulder high. From beginning to end, this was champagne cricket, and the champagne flows as the Springboks and all South Africa rejoice at the historic win. 64 years is a long time to wait, but no victory has ever tasted better.